So in this particular hour, you guys will call it day. It's September 25th, right around 8 o'clock at night, right? So far, I'm going through an eviction. The first 3 months was kind of hazy because I was still in my panicking stages. I didn't understand what was going on. I was hurt, crying, still trying to be in control of my life. As the fourth month approached, I did lighten up within the third month. And in the fourth month, something had came over me, a remembrance that I felt prior to these events taking place, which was an intimate feeling. Let me define intimate. I think I spoke about it in some videos earlier. It's when I did tell y'all. It's basically the feeling that you get after sex, or after a good meal, or after a great promotion, or after some type of great news. It's the feeling that makes you feel so warm and so cozy, so happy and so fit. So I had that feeling right around March, and that's when I had the job situation got real bad for me. After that, things start falling apart, y'all. So recently I went to work. I haven't updated y'all. Recently I went to work. When I was driving back home, the power steering locked up on me. It's electric. So come to find out, I thought the part was gonna be like $2,000. That's what the Ford dealership told me. And I just kept doing my research. I was calm about it. It did hurt me a little bit when I heard the 2,000. So anyway, I had somebody come run a diagnostic on it because I knew a little bit about cars. You know, I'm not taking away from ones who might not know, but I'm just saying do a little bit more investigation before you settle with the first answer that you get. So, boom. I got a diagnostic ran. Come to find out, the car wasn't getting enough power, meaning either the battery or the alternator. It was the alternator. Cool, boom, bam, right? So it took like a minute for me to get the part in. I know I put a 2010, but they sent a 2012. When I ordered it online, it was about $48. And the person, he did the alternator for me, no charge, right? I was too hyped when I bought the part. I still wasn't aware yet because, mind you, let me take you back. I'm sorry. I'm going a little too fast. I had the feeling that I felt of this intimate connection with God. And then I began to lose things. So I forgot that feeling because I was panicking about what was in hindsight, what was in my sight, what I can see that was going on around me. All right, now pushing back to the future. I missed a whole week of work. So money already short, bills are already adding up on me. I'm only a month late because God was providing ways for me. But it had to get to a point where I really started seeing things for what it was. So let me just tell you what it is. So, missed a week of work. That next week, went to work. I started taking somebody else's medication. It was ADHD medicine to keep me up through the work shift and to keep me up to get home to the kids or to my mom's house to pick them up. 4 a.m. Takes me an hour to get home. So I'm arriving around 5. And then, you know, I got my mom cussing me out. She thinking it's too early to pick them up, this and this and that. I'm going through all that blase mess. So, okay. I didn't let that get to me. I said, you gonna watch these? You gonna watch your grandchildren? Because I never asked you to. I never asked you to keep them for the club or nothing else. You gonna watch these grandchildren when I go to work. I stopped letting her put fear in me to where she wouldn't help me. You're gonna help me. And so, technically, my brother was watching them, but my mom had them. So y'all get into it because it's getting real good. So, then I drove to work about 2-3 days in the week. That night, I didn't take the medicine. That night, I said, it was something that came over me that said, you know what? I'm tired of worrying. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of putting up a fight. I'm tired of practicing for a fight. Not today. It's about me. Because I was learning about positive energy anyway, but I didn't quite understand what that meant. But I knew I felt that I shouldn't have been dwelling in the stress that I was going through. So all the way to work, they playing, oh, I ain't going to work. radio got going on? I mean, y'all, the radio was jamming. I was like, okay. So, boom. Radio going ham, hit after hit after hit. Oh, y'all, listen. I was in there jamming. So somebody texted me. I did not reply to the text. I ain't heard from this person in months. I really blocked them. But the new phone didn't have them blocked. So anyway, I pull up to work. I'm bending the corner. Because, you know, my car rail. I'm already late, though. I'm bending the corner. Boom. Clack, 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 clack. Boom, 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 boom. I was like, what the? I said, oh, my God. That's that axle. I ain't know what it was, but I knew it was something with the suspension. So, boom. Immediately, I said, Jesus. Now, I believe that Jesus is God's son, but I believe that we're all God's children. I'm Jesus' cousin. Whatever you want to say, I'm God's daughter, too. But I just bust out Jesus. So, then, y'all, I was so naturally high. Like, I'm trying to work like I'm drunk. I mean, music on blast, getting it. So, I said, yeah, whew. I cut the car off. I started back up. I'm going to phone my sister. I said, girl, you won't believe what happened. As soon as I pull in the parking lot. So I'm trying to move the car slowly to get it away from blocking other cars when it's time for them to get out. Click, clack, clack, boop, 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 boop. I said, no. Cut it off. I said, I ain't going to worry about it. Not today. I ain't worried about nothing. I had stayed in that same attitude. So, next thing you know, I'm looking, and I promise you, y'all, if you Google Carter's Distribution Center in Brazelton, you can look it up on the map. It ain't not nan parking spot. You can call somebody that used to work for them. It don't be not nan parking spot in the front. Y'all, when I bent that corner, look, it was a parking spot right there. Parking spot. I said, okay now. So, boom, I went in and I get to the point, got the car parked. Some men came and helped me. Y'all kept a smile on my face. I was talking to the security guard with not a fear in my body, not a hurt, not a nothing. Do you know that the universe worked that night out for me? My ride came about an hour later, y'all. I ain't worried about nothing. I was like, have your way. I knew then I wasn't supposed to be there. It was like, Mickey, you doing all this by yourself. You doing this for what? Sit down, be still. Let me show you. And when I thought that ride wasn't going to pull up on me, y'all, I heard something say, let me show you I'm real. Let me show you I'm about what I be talking about. I said, okay. I just want to get home to the kids. Got home to my mama's house. Got the kids. We spent the night. Slept on the floor. And then I went back home the next day, you know, trying to figure out what I was going to do. The tow truck brought my car to me. They wanted $150. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that later, how that process went. But everything worked out for me, y'all. Somebody ordered the part for me for free. And somebody did the axle for me for free. I mean, I didn't have to pay for nothing. And I've been keeping that same attitude since. So like I said, right now I'm going through an eviction. And I can't wait to update y'all on the news that I'm about to, you know, this course. I'm willing to go through this course because I believe. And somebody got to be the living proof. Because ain't nobody showed it so far. So, again, I'm going to see how this thing turn out for me. But so far, ever since I've given myself to the entity of my higher self, things have been working out for me. And I ain't have to pay a dime. And when all this get needed in the book, I'm going to have paperwork to show you. And I can't show you the receipts for the car. Because somebody else paid for it. Somebody else did it for me. No charge. Today on this day. What do you mean? 3 o'clock. Hit the axle in 15 minutes. Bye-bye. Done. Finito. Back on the road. Mommy. Riding good and smooth.
Mom.
Just like that. So,
Mom.
I'm wrapping it up because, you know, I don't want the kids to know so far. Hold on, baby. Hold on. But real talk. It ain't. I'm just doing this so one day we can look back at this together. And you can follow these steps if that's your choice. But I believe. And I'm happy throughout all this. I'm happy right now. happy. I'm standing firm in what I believe. I ain't gonna keep letting people tell me how to live or these rules or what to believe in. I believe in myself and a higher power, period. Period. Good night. Love y'all.